Missiscapo volunteers at the Strathcona encampment. The Cree man helps tend their sacred fire.
Provide like maybe a good word, maybe they'll roll up a cigarette for one of the residents or something like that, listen to some story that they have.
He has family and friends that live at the camp, now comprised of about 500 tents, and that worries him.
I think it is an atrocity that we can't care for our houseless and our homeless.
As winter's coming, conditions are going to get worse. The safety conditions in the camp are deteriorating. This is an emergency that's going to turn into a tragedy unless something's done.
The Strathcona resident was relieved to hear funding is coming. City Council voted last night to immediately provide shelters for Vancouver's homeless. It's putting $30 million toward buying hotels and apartment buildings as future homes. Some of that funding will go toward immediate emergency housing as COVID concerns within the camp rise.
Like a pandemic shelter to get folks who are currently unsheltered into shelter with wraparound services, 24/7, low barrier shelters, and get folks out of the rain and into a more appropriate setting.
But many at the camp are worried separating people will disrupt the community, and not all of them are comfortable with a more formal, institutionalized setting.
That does provide a lot of triggers for some of our folks here that are on their own healing journeys.
Councillor Pete Fry says the city will work to keep people together.
We're talking about, leasing entire hotels, and so it would be a setting where there would be more than one person there, and I'm sure we'll be accommodating of people who would like to stick in a familiar group.
He says the effort is to find appropriate housing for the folks at the camp before the long and rainy winter weather sets in. Mickey Cowan, CBC News, Vancouver.